Hello, hey there, how are you? This is Lucretia, and you are tuned in to another episode of Candid Conversations. I hope that you are having the most amazing, fabulous, spectacular day. I was listening to the Bible today, and I was reading this particular scripture today, and it comes from Proverbs 19:3. And it says, people's own foolishness ruins their lives, and then they are angry at God. Isn't that the nature of human behavior? Sometimes we do things, we say things, we get involved in situations and circumstances, and many times we are well aware that it's something that we should not be doing. And sometimes we're kind of blindsided by the thing as well, or the person as well, or the situation as well. But I think that this proverb is interesting when it says, we, through our own foolish decisions, we ruin our own lives, and then we blame God. And if we're not blaming God, a lot of times we spend so much time blaming other people. Sometimes it is the most challenging thing to do for humans, for us humans, to look in the mirror and to take responsibility for our actions and just to say, you know what, it was me, I messed up. It wasn't anyone else. It's definitely not God, because he's the only one who does not change. And he says, like, even if you did get in a mess, even if you did make a mistake, even if you turned the wrong way, I am God enough that I'm going to allow you the free choice to do what you do. But I'm also God enough that I'm going to be patient with you, and I'm going to be loving with you, and I'm going to be kind to you, and I'm going to accept you into my good graces and continue to love you in spite of that. And I'm going to allow you an opportunity to turn around and to turn back to me. That is God. And he also loves us enough to allow us to bump our heads in all types of situations, in all types of circumstances, because those are the choices that we make. And sometimes the choices that we make send us on a path of destruction. Now, we get to make the choices. We don't get to choose the consequences of those choices. And we never know how far-fetching those consequences are actually going to be. So, our foolish decisions, remember, our human foolish decisions are the things that get us in the situations, the entanglements, the entrapments, the wrong direction, because it's something that we want to do in our heart. But when that happens, I don't think that it's wise to blame the only one who can help us out of many of these situations that we find ourselves in. And it's not even wise to continue to blame other people, because we always have to determine, okay, maybe someone did do something foul to us or reacted some type of wrong way or anything. But what was our part? What part did we play in the situation? So when I read the proverb today, it really kind of struck me in my heart about how the human tendency is to blame other people and also to blame God. I'm so thankful that he's a loving God, that he's a forgiving God, that he's a kind God, and that he's a patient God, and that when I do stupid stuff, that he does not turn his back on me. And he's the only one who offers, who's even capable of that type of unconditional love. So if you find yourself in a situation or an entanglement today, just make sure that you run to God. Don't blame God, because ultimately he's the only one who can help us out of these situations. Bye.